Brady.
Oh, hold on.
Hold on. Hold on for one more day.
Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around.
Good, Ray.
The Bobby Bones Show.
This guy got released from prison after 30 years. And I can read you this. This is from Sky News. So he was wrongly accused of murder. He got released from prison in Hawaii after 30 years behind bars. And he said the one thing that he's found so weird is everybody is looking at their phones all the time. Now, obviously, he's seen a phone. They smuggle those things in buttholes all the time in prisons. They keister them in there, and people have them. They text. I had a cousin that would, like, FaceTime from prison. It's wild. And so they have them, obviously. But they don't have them out all the time because they're not really supposed to have them. So it's not like every inmate's on their phone all the time. But this guy, 51 years old, named Gordon, got out of prison on Friday. He was convicted of killing a guy in 1994 over a drug deal gone bad. He's always said he was innocent. DNA evidence finally cleared him. One of the things he first did was go out for a nice steak dinner, which he said was a little different than the prison food he's been eating. And he said the craziest experience is that everybody is looking at their phone all the time. He had never seen, he calls them cell phone zombies, because when he went in 94, they didn't have cell phones like we do now. They didn't even have flip phones until 96. It was just beepers. And when there were phones in prison, everybody didn't have them out all the time.
Right.
You kind of had to hide them. So he thinks it's weird how people are always on their phones. Messages are always flooding in. He has a phone now. He says it keeps beeping. Well, also he's kind of famous now. He's out of prison. And people are like, congratulations.
Yeah.
I always believed in you. Yeah, right. You didn't even come see me in jail. Oh, I hit him with that immediately. So Gordon thinks it's weird. Everybody's on their phones. I was watching a video last night on TikTok. My algorithm feeds me a lot of 90s and early 2000s alternative concerts. The two music things I get a lot are like 80s country award shows, which are so fun to watch, and then 90s alternative live music. And I was watching Incubus do Wish You Were Here, hey, and it's wild to see a group of people belly to butt, 500 rows deep, and not a single phone is in the air.
Yeah.
Crazy to see. And I'm not one of those guys that's like, man, everybody's on their phones. The culture's different. Culture's always been different. Culture will always be different. There will be things in 15 years that people look back at and go, man, can you believe, when they didn't have chips in their eyes, they weren't always recording. Whatever it is, culture is always changing. But it was pretty odd to see nobody on a phone. I also think you can enjoy a concert while recording it on your phone. I think that's how people have, if you're 19, that's really how you've enjoyed any concert you've ever been to your whole life. That's what you know is enjoying a concert. So people are like, oh man, people pull their phones out, concerts suck. You're just old. But it was pretty neat to see nobody on their phone and just everybody looking up singing the song. It's pretty cool. Also, that dude was young. Brandon Boyd, lead singer. He was
Incubus?
Yeah, he was young. He looked like he's about 19, 20 years old himself, and they were playing that song.
All those guys look young. Like when you look at those old, like they show Stone Temple Pilots or whatever, like, gosh, he looks like a kid.
He's 49 now. I'm not sure what year it was. He still looks good now. But I always think about those guys, too, that had really difficult songs. Like, they were really great singers. And so as they get older, they can't really sing them the same way. I mean, because now, 49, probably can still hold it. But that, I wish you were here. I went to an Elton John show at a charity event once, and Elton's in his 70s. Those high songs, he had to take it down multiple levels because he couldn't hit the, he did Blue Jean Baby. He did that one okay.
Tiny Dancer.
But some of the da-da-da-da-da, Crocodile Rock, da-da-da-da-da,
Yeah.
he had to pull it down because his voice couldn't get that high anymore. It's wild, like a Ronnie Dunn who's in his 70s sings in the same key that Brooks and Dunn did 30 years ago.
It sounds the same.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And most of the time when these people turn, anybody, a singer turns 65, 70, 75, they have to change the key of their songs. A rare alignment of 7 planets has taken place in the sky this week. This is from Science Alert. So what is that going to make me, Amy? Itchy?
I don't know. We
irritable?
should look it up. I'm not an expert in this, but let me do some quick research.
A very rare treat's about to grace Earth's night skies on the evening of February 28th, which is 3 nights from now. All 7 of the other planets in the solar system will appear in the night sky at the same time.
That's cool.
With Saturn, Mercury, Neptune, Venus, Uranus, Jupiter, and Mars all lining up in a neat row. It's not uncommon for a few planets to be on the same side of the sun at the same time, but it's less common for most or even all the planets like this. There's an app called Sky Tonight. It's a free mobile app that uses your phone's hardware to gauge where you're located and shows you real-time positions. You'll need binoculars or a telescope to see all the planets and have clear skies, obviously. You won't see them if it's cloudy. But I'm sure astrology person's going to be, you're probably going to feel a bit of sadness around noon.
Because of the planets.
Yeah.
But isn't that an expression too? Like, the planets all align,
Yes, that is an expression.
So maybe something good can happen out of this. Because literally
Something
the planets
good
are
can
aligning.
happen, but it has nothing to do with the planets aligning. Because if it did, every single person that was under these planets would have something good happen to them. This is very selective.
But they said it's very rare. Extremely rare, even.
A lot of rare things happen
gonna be
every
magical.
day. Yeah, a lot of rare things. Which one's in retrograde is all I want to know. Any thoughts on how we'll feel when this happens, what we should feel?
No, I'm looking. Doesn't really seem like it's going to impact.
Good.
How can this
Astrologically.
not?
That's
When
just minor.
Other random things. Venus is 3 degrees off, so you should really feel tragedy in
Right.
your.
Or the blood moon.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you
I
think?
don't know.
There's a
You got
theoretical.
nothing?
I got nothing. It says it's just going to be a magical time. I don't know. Like, it's going to be cool to see, but it's not going to impact us
Like, I would play the lottery.
astrologically.
But then if everybody played the lottery, if that was supposed to affect that, everybody would win.
Well, not everyone's going to play it.
Once I had a numerologist come in and do my thing, and they told me I was going to be wildly rich.
What's a numerologist?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Who? Where?
Like, I've heard of psychologists.
You gotta
No,
come
a
in
numer-
where?
Psychiatrist.
A numerologist feels, and I don't believe in it, by the way, but a numerologist is kind of like astrology, and they use numbers to predict your future. They like look into the stars and crap. So a numerologist,
Oh, yeah,
someone
your
who
life
studies.
path number, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Biggest
Amy.
bullcrap stuff.
Of course, Amy knows about it.
No,
That's
I know.
exactly what it is. The
I
most
know what it
important.
is.
Here's the life path number. The most important number calculated from your birth date, representing your purpose
Mm-hmm.
and challenges in life. Then you have a destiny number, derived from the full name at birth, indicating talents and potential.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have angel numbers, repeating sequences 111, 222, 444,
Yep.
that are believed to carry divine messages.
My cousin does all of this.
Then you have master numbers 11, 22, 33, that are considered powerful and spiritually significant. Then you have compatibility numbers used to analyze relationships based on numerical vibrations. So they're basically going to look at your birthday and your name and then offer you guidance on your career, relationships, and personal growth. Come on.
And they
Oh,
said,
yeah. So, like, whenever
it.
I was trying to sell my house, my cousin told me to put a number in my mailbox and it would make my house sell faster. And my house didn't even go on the market. It just sold.
what? And then yours said what? That you
She told me I was going to be wildly rich.
Okay. Well,
nailed it.
Well, they can do it
But I don't
all
know if, yeah, I mean, close. But still, I don't think that
Wow.
picked that.
no, but so you can take, there's address numerology. Like, you can take the numbers in your address, like, you add them up and then bring them back down. So each number 1 through 9 will represent a different thing. And I needed to make my number what you want for selling your house, which I did. So I had to go put a number in my mailbox. Y'all don't remember me telling y'all this?
I don't know. You say a lot of stuff. That's
Yeah,
kinda
you
cuckoo.
do. It's very
It was
confusing.
cuckoo, but I was like, hey, it's worth a shot. And my house sold.
Could that have been because your house was in a really great part of town that was really growing? That would, I mean, it's pretty good. Pretty good house.
Yeah, it was just really crazy how
And the market was, like,
it
crazy.
wasn't
Yeah, market was
even
fantastic.
I hadn't even gone live yet, and
It's
I
like a
get
live
phone
stream.
call.
Amy selling her house is like a live stream.
And it was like, hey, can we show your house? And I was like, when? Tonight? What? It's not clean. So the kids and I power cleaned for like 3 hours. And then we loaded the animals up in the car. We drove away and they came to look at the house. And then we got a phone call. They wanted to buy it. And I was like, wow, I put that Post-it note in my mailbox.
Let me do your numerology because I just learned how to do some of it.
Okay.
I'm not so deep in it, but Eddie, give me
Well,
your.
hold on. Could they tell you, could you tell me, like, you're going to be poor for the rest of your life? Like,
I'm
'cause
not
I don't
sure.
want to know that.
Just follow me.
That's
But
cool.
also-
I like that.
Like, I like to know
No.
that.
But this is not real. You can change anything.
Okay.
So
Oh, they nailed the two
What
of
do you mean it's
guys.
not real?
But what if
there's.
Okay, what do you want to do? What do you need?
Give me your birthday.
Can I text it to you?
We all know you're 50, dude. It's okay.
All right, March 21st.
So that would be 3/21. And what year?
79.
1979. So we got 3 plus 2 is 5, 6, 7 plus 9 is 15, 22, so 31.
You nervous,
Then you have
Eddie?
to.
Very.
Hold on. 31. And then 2. Oh, okay. Then 3 plus 1 is 4.
Yes, that's how you do it.
I'm on it.
I know.
God, I'm rocking it over here.
I'm
I'm rocking
double
it.
checking
Are you
you.
fact checking?
Yeah.
Amy? Good.
And so you are a 4.
Uh-oh.
Wildly rich.
And so, hold on.
Come on, man.
Life path number 4.
Oh, man. Eddie.
Life path number. Does that sound familiar?
We
Life
did-
path number 4.
Uh-oh. He's not liking what he sees.
No, it's not that. Okay. Life path
He's
number
laughing.
4. No.
I'm serious, dude. If it says you're gonna be broke for the rest of your life, I don't want to hear it.
It's not. Everything's positive in this crap, especially early on. The builder and the hard worker. This is what they say you are.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
No.
I'm a hard worker.
If
and a
you're
builder.
life path number 4, you are practical, disciplined, and hardworking. You
Stupid.
thrive on structure, stability, and long-term success, often acting as the foundation for those around you.
Yeah. Yep. Nailed it.
This is
I'm
not you. I'm
no,
going to tell you why.
Just take the work out of it.
I'm going to tell you why, though. There's more. No, that's a
Take
big
the
part of
work
it.
out
No,
of it.
that's not what I
It's
mean.
you.
I'm not like you guys, but like my home. I am the foundation of our house.
I'm not arguing with that point, but let me read you some
and
of
I'm
the
a
stuff
hard
here.
worker.
I'm not. Okay. So number 1, hardworking and determined. You have a strong work ethic and believe in effort over luck. Okay, let's just say,
That's not me. That's definitely not me.
practical and logical. You approach life with common sense and rational thinking.
Yes.
Reliable and loyal. People trust you because you're consistent and dependable.
Yes.
Organized and detail oriented. You prefer structure and routines.
Negative.
Traditional and disciplined. You value stability, long-term plan. No.
No, that's not me.
Challenges can be rigid or resistant. No, you're not rigid.
Yeah, no, not rigid.
See, this is all stupid.
Are you sure we did the math right?
Yeah, but that's just
Yeah, because if it's 3/21/1979, 3 plus 2 is 5,
Oh, you just
plus
said-
1 is 6,
What?
Eddie. Oh, never mind.
plus 1 is 7, plus 9 is 16, 16 plus 7 is 26, 26, I might have done the math wrong.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Hold on.
Now
This
we're
makes
talking.
sense.
Hold on,
This
hold
makes sense.
Wildly
just get-
rich.
Hold on. 5, 6, 7 plus 9 is 16, 23. Oh, I missed it by 1.
Even with Amy fact checking.
32. No, I did.
didn't
It was the
fact check
math.
the whole thing. I fact checked 31. 3 plus 1 is 4.
Yeah, I did the math wrong. There were a lot of numbers quick here. Eddie, you're a 5.
Let's go. Come on. What's 5? Wildly rich.
Life path 5.
Don't need retirement because it's gonna come anyway because you're gonna be wildly rich.
I don't think it says that stuff in this.
Oh, it
the
doesn't?
person that did mine did a whole numerology thing where they pulled out all these charts and all this crap. It was took me 30 minutes.
Okay, yours is like the free version.
Yours is
Trial.
the free spirit.
He's the
This is
free
you and the adventurer.
spirit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a hippie, but I'm a free.
You are a
spirit.
free spirit. Okay. Adventures
Boom, love it.
and freedom loving. You
Yes.
resist routine. This is way more you.
Yes.
Because you were not the other one.
No, not really. I had a couple. but-
Charismatic and social.
That's
That's
me.
you. Risk taker and opportunistic. Maybe in other parts. May avoid responsibility or stability in pursuit of fun. Yeah.
But you've learned to balance freedom with responsibility.
Tends to
That's
overindulge
true.
in pleasures.
Love
Travel,
pleasure.
food. Yeah, that's on me for adding wrong.
But the money.
Okay, dude, I swear to God, I'm looking.
Money.
Wildly rich.
Challenges. You're passionate, spontaneous. You need a partner who gives you space and trusts you.
Yeah.
Your mission in life is to experience the world fully, and inspire others to embrace change.
That is me.
Break boundaries, explore new ideas. It doesn't say anything about money. Let me see.
Okay.
Uh-oh, it's not good, Amy.
Career path 5 when it comes to, I guess it's life path.
Yeah,
Money.
life path. It says, Bobby, so I looked it up quickly. It says depends on how they channel their natural talents and manage their challenges.
Interesting.
I don't know that you manage.
I don't have a manager.
That's not what I mean.
Life
Do I
path
need to get a
5 and
manager?
money, the relationship with wealth and finances.
Yes.
If you have a life path number 5, your relationship with money is often tied to freedom, adventure, and flexibility rather than strict budgeting and financial stability.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Oh,
see, that's
great.
where
We don't
the,
budget.
Like,
But long term though,
you do budget though. You got out of debt.
I did get
So
out of debt.
You
But
know how to
'cause
budget.
that's because I like the fire was lit and I was like, I need to get out of debt. Now that we're out of debt, I'm like, let's let her
Impulsive
rip.
spending is a pitfall, it says.
No.
Inconsistent saving habits. Impulsive spending would be gambling too, dude.
Yeah, but I have $50 a month.
I hear you.
That's all I have.
You want more.
I'd love more.
But do you do more if you win more? Like, say you have the 50 and you're
he
up
does.
50.
Oh,
so
I've
you're-
gone 5 months without putting any money in, and I just make more, and I play more. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what mine would be. I'll do mine quickly.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Add the math up. 6, 7, and 9 is 16, and 8 is 24. 6. Let's see if this is right. You can double check mine, Amy. Life path 6. Life path 6. This is not right on me. I must have added this wrong. This could not be any more wrong on me. 6, 7, 16. Yeah, mine's wrong. Mine could not be more wrong. Mine's life path 6 is the nurturer and caregiver. Family oriented.
It could be you though.
It's not.
Like
It's not. I'm not a
eventually.
nurturer. Can be overly sacrificing. Might struggle with setting boundaries. Nope. I'll win the Olympics in boundary setting. Yeah. I don't feel like this is me. Oh, it does say. Anyway, I'm kind of bored anyway. But yeah, I had one come in and do a whole chart, and they pulled up all the stars, and they did numbers and then stars, and they were like, you're going to be wildly rich. And I was like, you say that to everybody. You say that to all the girls.
It's pretty awesome.
Anyway, all the planets are going to line up.
It's going to be magical.
And that you can see it with binoculars. That's cool. Like usually you needed like a whole telescope or something to see all that stuff. I like that.
In recent years, you might have heard talk about a potential project that would see an undersea tunnel creating New York City with London. The transatlantic tunnel has been backed by Elon Musk, who says he can create the thing for 1,000 times less than the $19 trillion figure. Tunnels underwater are crazy.
Yeah.
But
That's
this would
scary.
be a 3,400-mile trip that can be done through vacuum tubes, which would make it possible to complete the journey in 54 minutes. Current calculations suggest building the transatlantic tunnel would take about 780 years.
Oh my
Do
gosh.
what?
But it's got to start somewhere.
Stop.
I think what would happen is
That's ridiculous.
with the technology we have today, it would take 780 years, but you do it with the understanding of technology will get faster, we'll learn more as we're doing it, and hopefully it's like setting a GPS and then beating that time. You set your GPS, it's like 53 minutes, you're like, I can beat that, I can be there in 48 minutes.
I love doing that.
Yeah, you race your GPS. That would be basically what this would require. Like with what we know now, 740 years. But hopefully we can get it done in 63 years.
Gosh, that'd be crazy.
Police in Colombia caught a man with more than $10,000 in cocaine into his wig. He had sewed it into his wig.
Oh, that's cool.
TMZ has a story. Colombia's national police were shocked when they busted a guy trying to board a plane wearing a narco wig, a disguise hiding 42 million Colombian pesos, which was about $10,000 United States worth of cocaine. I'd be so nervous.
And what did his hair look like? Was it like just really poofed up?
You wonder too if he had long hair and then shaved it off and then put a wig that looked like his original hair with all the stuff tied into it, because he has to have a picture. You have to have a picture to board, especially if you're going anything overseas. Like they look at a picture to make sure it's you whenever you go through the check.
Yeah, but like you've seen my ID.
But I'm saying if you're bald and then you have all of a sudden you have long hair, they're not going to go for
Right.
it.
Oh,
They're,
yeah,
they're going to
yeah.
be like, this is not you.
Oh,
or something's weird.
that's
Where if you
smart.
have long hair, you shave it and then you put more hair on top, no one's going to think anything different about your hair because it looks normal.
That's a good point.
Yeah, but that's what's up.
Yeah, that's why
I'd be
they
so nervous.
decided to inspect his hair.
This doesn't look right.
Hey, man, it looks
And
a
you
little
would think
white,
it-
man.
Like
You got
they're
some
cutting it
dandruff.
off his head. It looked like the hair system that you had.
Oh,
Eddie.
it was a system.
And underneath it, it's like looks like it's lined with all these cocaine packs, but it looks like it's marshmallows, like flat marshmallows, all underneath it, and that went onto his head. And they're cutting it off, and he's there just like, yeah, you got me.
What's funny now is I can tell when someone's wearing a system, like 100%. Watching TV, like, dude's got a system.
Really?
Yeah, I can tell now. It's all about the line, the front line. It's just it doesn't look 100% natural because that line is usually like,
Yours did.
no. And then in the Jeep, dude, when the wind would blow, that line would start rattling a little bit.
I don't know. I thought yours was great.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I thought it was great.
I kind of like the bald feel now.
Yeah, but you weren't bald then. That is
You're
actually
right.
what created the look now, because you had to shave your head to put that on, and then you just stayed bald. So I would say you grew from that hair system.
Sure.
Because you would have never shaved your head bald.
I think because of the hair system, this is what I decided to go with.
Okay, let's do a mid-roll. We'll break. We'll come back.